Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the aABL. This week I'm versing Ampmann and the Blitza Berlin, I believe it is, who is bringing a lot of things that I was worried about and figured he would bring. The Megalopunny, the Garvantula, the Heatran, Crocodile, Primarina and the Cofagrigus are the team he went with. And all of those are things that I was fairly likely figured were gonna come, or at least we're fairly likely to come. I have Ambipom. I have my Hail team with the Alolan 9000 Alolan Sandslash. I got my webs with with the Araquanid here. I have Hooper Unbound, Physical Choice Scarf, and a Silvally Rock here. Silvally Rock, not really the most useful, as he did not bring the Swallow, which it was here to basically deal with, but it could definitely still come in useful with that Parting Shot and the Defog as well. But potentially something like a Skarmory or what else did I have? The Mega Manectric might have been more useful this time round. Anyway, I do have my Hail, which is going to be really nice. I do have the Aurora Veil there with the Icy Rock. Get that Hail up for a while to allow Sandslash to sweep a bit. But I do need to watch out for webs from the Galvantula, and that's why I've got my Silk Scarf Fake Out knockoff Ambipom as my lead, just in case he wants to lead with the Galvantula here. Yeah, which is going to be my lead, just as he's going to lead with the Crocodile. Maybe potentially just trying to get rocks up. Interesting. Ambipom. There's Crook. I mean, I fake out here. Then it's I guess I fake out, then I U-turn. He's not going to be able to kill me with knockoff. It will get rid of my Silk Scarf if that's what he goes for, but I just fake out. He can probably get rocks up here, but I can potentially, well, I mean, I'll find out if he's scarfed when I U-turn out, but that'll potentially allow me to U-turn into the Ninetales and threaten this thing out with that. I mean, I could go into the Araquanid here as well, or I could go into Hooper and just get a big hit off on something. Likely Primarina would switch into that. Actually, I might check out Hooper and see what that does to this Crook with a Gunk Shot. Crocodile. Gunk Shot doesn't do enough. Yeah, okay, so definitely probably not worth going into my Hooper here. I think Ninetales makes the most sense to go into, but I could also go into my Dewpider, my Araquanid here, Mount Dewpider, my Araquanid here, to see if he wants to go for the Stealth Rocks just straight up. What is Araquanid? Does Araquanid die to Crook? Stone Edge. I can take a hit, so I can get my webs up. But also he can get his webs up if I'm not careful as well. So I think going into my Ninetales here is going to be the best bet. Though, ooh. like, if he does go for the Stone Edge here, that could be quite dangerous for my Ninetales. But then that would also set up. I don't think I want to lose my Ninetales yet. That's all. What about Seal Valley? What rock type? Earthquake doesn't kill me. And I can defog into Parting Shot maybe. I think Araquanid's the best bet here. Okay, he just does go for the rocks. What is Galvantula? Could be a sticky web variety versus Araquanid. I could get my webs up here, or I could just go for a liquidation. He's not going to be able to knock me out with a thunder if he comes in, so I could mirror coat back and like destroy his life that way. But then I'm not really going to switch into Primarina. But okay, Continental Crash, nice. Sucks, but no webs. But what can you do? That gives me Ninetales. Verse. I'm gonna be faster than Galvantula. Verse Marina. I mean, Moonblast is my best bet here. As the Heatran does come in. Quite potentially this is going to be Shuka, and that sucks that my Araquanid actually went down there, to be honest. Actually, I should have expected something like that, to be honest. Did we see? Yeah, didn't see leftovers or anything like that, so I'm assuming it's going to be Shukaberry, unfortunately. Otherwise, this Ninetales would be able to take this thing out more than likely. Or at least do a huge chunk. Could be a Choice Scarf as well. Why do I always put myself on the back foot like this? I mean, at this point, I might just try and get rid of rocks if I can be faster. I'm gonna Lava Plume, that's gonna do nothing to me. Probably still Shukaberry here. I should still be able to take a Flash Cannon. Get rid of those rocks. And he's probably just gonna try and get rocks up again here. So I think I just go for the Ice Beam. As he taunts me, that means no more rocks from his side. I can deal with that. But that does mean he might be able to try and get webs up at some point. does my Shadow Ball do to this Cofagrigus? Could actually do a decent amount. Depending on its set, so go for a Shadow Ball here. 40%, it's not bad. This is going to Trick Room up, okay? Still got 3 turns of Hail left, so that's a little bit of chip off on this guy too. I don't know what he wants to do here. If he's going to want to try and save this thing a bit. He was probably expecting me to switch out there. But yeah, to be honest, was not expecting the Trick Room, for sure. I mean, it's always a possibility when you've got Cofagrigus on your team, but definitely interesting there. Losing Araquanid was pretty bad because, like, that was one of my ways to deal with the Lopunny, to deal with the Heatran, and to deal with the Primarina, to be honest. Alright, now this is going to be interesting. Primarina, like, what do I want to go down here? I mean, I guess I just go for the parting shot and see what he wants to do. Best I can do at this point. Silvala's done a good job at getting rid of the rocks. Got rid of the Crocodile for me. Did some nice damage to the Cofagrigus. Trick Room still got 3 turns left, so that's a lot of damage that this Primarina can do. But I can sack the Silvally off. I can fake out on Ambipom. I don't know. I don't want to sack Ninetales yet. I don't want to sack Sandslash yet. I don't really want to sack Hooper yet either, but Hooper might be able to live a hit. And then I can live a hit on Ambipom maybe. Like, in Trick Room, it doesn't make sense for this to be Specs. I don't think. But it definitely could be. Primarina. Might just Hydro Pump Specs in Trick Room. Could be dangerous, but goes for the Moonblast. Okay. Ian comes in. I can fake out. It's 1 turn of Trick Room down. Okay, that gives me a knockoff here. That's fine. I can do that. Some nice damage. He's taken a long time with his moves here. But yeah, I've got the knockoff. That'll, depending on what item he has, do somewhere between 35 to almost 50%. Also depending on his set, like it could be a specially offensive set with the trick room here. But yeah, I'm not sure. Could also be a physically defensive set. %. I mean, but that means I could get 2 hits off, and Heatran's going to get knocked off. I get a lucky crit there, unfortunately for him, but I do get rid of the scarf. So here I'm pretty sure I just U-turn out into Hooper. So yeah, it was Scarf Heatran. Yes, Hooper. What was Primarina down to? 72. Okay. What does Hooper do to this? Hyperspace Fury does a chunk. Like, do I U-turn out here? Expecting the fire move. Like, if he... What move did he use before? The lava plume? There's my... Like, he's not gonna use the lava plume, I don't think, this time around, but... If he uses the Fire Blast, I can get 2 knockoffs off, which should take him out without the item. Maybe not, actually. I think I U-turn out here into Hooper. See what he wants to do. He does lava plume, okay. And he burns me, that sucks, really? That's a bit crap. So Hooper's kind of useless now. And don't even guarantee take this thing out now. Actually, I don't even take this thing out at all. And do I just gunk shot, hoping he's gonna bring the Primarina in? Because Primarina gunk shot could still kill. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I need to make the plays if I want to come back at this point. I mean, now that that scarf's down, I do have a decent chance of sweeping when I can get Sandslash in on something. Maybe I should just go for the drone punch. I'm gonna go for the gong shot. I need to get some big damage. He does stay in. Goddamn, that sucks. That's okay. That's okay. Sack the Hooper right now. Nine Tails comes in. Aurora Veil goes up. I live. Hidden Power Ground comes out. Heatran goes down. This Cofagrigus is gonna Trick Room up, isn't it? Ninetales. Cofagrigus. Blizzard's still not going to be dealing with this thing at the moment, unfortunately. This thing goes down to the hail if it stays in. And takes that really well. It goes down. That means I can fake out on something. I'm not going to be faster than the Lopunny, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I will in Trick Room, so I'm not going to be faster than the Galvantula, though. Or this. But I can fake out here. Does a nice chunk of damage. Trick Room's 2 turns. Got 3 turns of hail left. Alright, in that case. What does Sand Slash? Can I waste a turn? I mean, Lopunny is faster than anything except Hail Slash. Does Sand Slash come in here so I can waste a turn without having to sack Ninetales here? Versus Prim Arena. If it goes for Hydro Pump, I'm pretty screwed. But it's probably going to go for Moonblast, right? Could go for Hydro Pump. It's probably going to go for Hydro Pump. I mean, even a Scold, if it specs, even a Scold is going to have a chance to live a Scold. Excuse me. But this is pretty much all I can do at the moment. Ah. Oh, shit, actually, yeah, Torrent, right? That sucks. I choked there. That sucks, that sucks, that sucks. Now Lopunny just wins, unfortunately. Because my Ninetales, I don't think there was any way, I needed to wait for the hail to come down. Yeah, either way, 2 things were dying that turn, so yeah, losing my Araquanid there sucked so hard. I mean, I don't know why he quick attacked. He would have been faster than me anyway. Anyway, good game. I'm playing so bad. What can I say? Losing Araquanid was bad. It means I didn't get my webs up, which would have made me faster than this thing, unfortunately. Um, expecting him to be webs as well, and him to lead webs was a misplay, I guess. Like, I mean, he probably did have webs, but Silvally did a good job for what it could do in this match. Bringing in the Sandflash there was really bad, but like, I would have had one turn of Hail to deal with something after the Trick Room ran out. I should have let Ampmann go down more than likely. And then the Trick Room would have gone down. I'm not sure. There's always ways that I could have won that. So let's see. Oraval wore off. Yeah, okay, so Trick Room wore out there, and I still had a turn of Hail left. So, sacking off the Ambipom. Actually, sacking off the Ambipom wouldn't have helped. I would have had one turn of Hail to deal with 3 Pokemon. Maybe I could have lived a hit. I don't think I was knocking out the Lopunny with 1 hit, and I don't think I was living a hit, depending on what set it was. Power Up Punch, I would have lived 1, but once again, like, then Galvantula just comes in. Trick Room kind of messed with me there. Well, what can I say? It was well played to Ant-Man. I could have played that differently. Maybe something else instead of the Silvally could have helped more. Mega Manectric might have been a good bring in this case. Intimidate would have been nice. But yeah, Trick Room Cofagrigus was not expecting. Had stuff to deal with it outside of Trick Room, but there you go. I guess Trick Room makes sense for webs. Like, I don't know why he would have brought webs and Trick Room. So maybe he didn't bring webs at all on the Galvantula, and I just over-prepped for that. But, like, my team is slow, so I need to prep for webs if my opponent has it. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I just need to pick my game up a bit. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later.